What if one of the most beloved faces in comedy was hiding a devastating secret? What if that secret was so carefully guarded, it was only discovered on a single shocking document? This is not a movie plot. This is the real untold story behind Catherine O'Hara's legendary smile. We all know her. The hilarious, scene-stealing mom from Home Alone. The iconic, vocabulary-twisting Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. For decades, Catherine O'Hara has been a source of pure joy and laughter. Her career is a masterclass in comedy. But behind the award shows and the fan adoration, a very different, much more private story was unfolding. A story of a silent battle fought away from the glamour of the red carpet. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the difficult truth she never wanted you to see. Catherine O'Hara built an empire on being unforgettable. Her characters are loud, eccentric, and utterly fearless. She makes us believe that someone that vibrant must be that way in real life. That's the magic of a great performer. They create a persona so strong it becomes their public identity. For years, the world bought into the idea that Catherine was just like her roles, invincible, energetic, and always on. The press loved her for her quick wit in interviews. Fans adored her for the joy she brought to their screens. This public image was a perfect shield. It distracted everyone from asking quieter, more personal questions. While the world was laughing, Catherine was carrying a weight nobody knew about. The pressure to maintain that brilliant, funny facade must have been immense. Every interview, every public appearance was another performance. And the show, as they say, must always go on. But cracks in the perfect image are hard to hide completely. If you look closely at her career timeline, you'll notice curious gaps. Periods in the late 2010s where she seemed to step back from the spotlight right as her fame was peaking again with Schitt's Creek. Official statements would cite family time or personal projects. Standard Hollywood language. Then, subtle changes began appearing to the most dedicated fans. During certain award show appearances, commentators would softly note she looked tired or more subdued. They'd quickly brush it off as a long night. On rare occasions, paparazzi shots caught her without the full glowing energy she was known for. The narrative was always the same. She's just private. She's taking a well-deserved break. But in an industry that never sleeps, a voluntary step back is often seen as a red flag. What was everyone missing? The document that changed everything. The truth, as it often does, surfaced in the most unexpected way. It didn't come from a tabloid or a tell-all interview. It emerged through a dry, clinical, and utterly final piece of paperwork. The revelation centered on a private health document, a form so personal its contents are never meant for public eyes. This document painted a starkly different picture from the one we all knew. It listed details that contradicted the story of simple exhaustion. Where the public saw a busy actress, this record indicated a grueling, private medical struggle. It mentioned procedures, specialist consultations, and treatments that are synonymous with one of the hardest fights a person can face. This wasn't about stress. This was evidence of a prolonged, serious health crisis. The date on the paperwork was the real shocker. It placed the peak of this battle directly in the middle of her most public professional triumphs. She was fighting for her life while making the world laugh. Let's put that into perspective. Imagine filming the final, emotionally demanding seasons of Schitt's Creek. Memorizing those elaborate, ridiculous speeches. Delivering physical comedy with perfect timing. All while undergoing intensive, draining medical treatments. The fatigue from chemotherapy or major surgery is overwhelming. Yet she showed up to set. She gave performances that won her an Emmy. She did press tours and smiled for the cameras. The strength that must have required is beyond comprehension. Every joke on screen was a small victory. Every laugh from the audience was a moment of defiance against her private reality. If this story changed your perspective, share your thoughts below. And subscribe for more untold stories from behind the screen.